morning, everybody. It is Friday, the 11th of February, and I want to make my work area feel a lot more like it's a coffee shop because, I don't know, I feel very productive in coffee shops, plus there's loads of nice things in coffee shops. So what I've done today is I popped to the shops first thing. I got myself a few coffee shoppy sort of treats to get me through the day. I'm leaving my PC to be fireplace as well as ambience music, and also adding some Pomodoro timers in there if I need them. That's all I'll be using that for today. And I will be doing the majority of my work on my Samsung Galaxy Tab S6 Lite. I couldn't remember what that was called then. And I have the S Pencil, or S Pen, I think it's called, so I can handwrite. And I have a Bluetooth keyboard, which is by Jellycomb. That's all I'm really using besides my brain. So let's get into it. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to plan out my day. I bought some food and stuff for breakfast and for lunch, and I will probably have an additional coffee in the afternoon, which will be a bit more like a treat. I wanted to kind of shape my day around them, see how many sprints I can get in that time, and pick whether I'm writing or reading for each of those. So I'm just going to use my tablet and just handwrite it. Now the day is all planned out, it is time for breakfast. For breakfast today, I have got a almond croissant. It's one of my favourites whenever I'm going to a cafe. And to drink, I'm starting off with a black Americano unsweetened, because this day is probably going to get very cheaty. If I know anything about coffee shops, having worked in them for so long, yeah, these drinks do rack up in calories if you're not careful. For my first Americano, I am using the Ugandan Reviving Origin pods by Nespresso. They're working at the moment with smaller plantations to kind of revive the coffee production in those areas where we don't see a lot of coffee coming from at the moment, and Uganda is one of the key places they have started working with. This coffee is very dark roasted and chocolatey, and will probably be a really nice way to start off my day. Right, time to get started with the writing. I am working on a psychological thriller sort of character study sort of project right now, and I just want to throw myself into it. So let the sprinting commence. I think I'm going to need to pivot for a bit. I'm at a point in my discovery writing of this story that I think I do need to structure it a bit and kind of come up with some sort of plot, because right now I'm just writing the same sort of scenes over and over again, because it's quite mundane, a lot of this, with just little subtle hints of things going on here and there. I think I do need to actually put some overarching structure in, so I'm going to pivot for a bit. I'm going to get my post-it notes out, and yeah, we're gonna see how that fares. I'm at this odd point where I don't know whether I want to leave my opening the way it is, where you're kind of thrown into the action immediately. Not really action, it's more of just like a state of change, I suppose. I don't know whether I want to throw you into that or I want to show you the normal before that. And so now I'm trying to decide whether I want to do that. I've written out my all the scenes I've currently written, as well as some others I know I need on some post-it notes. I've got my lovely clear post-it notes still. Yeah, now I'm trying to structure them. It's very fun. So, lunchtime now. I've already written about 1,300 words. It's not the best, considering I've been working for just over 2 hours now, but I'm quite happy with it considering I don't write that much anymore, so it's fine. So for our coffee shop style lunch, I have made myself a ham and Edam panini with some roasted peppers, and I don't have a panini press, so doing this in a frying pan was very hard, especially considering that my frying pan has lost all its non-stick. So everything sticks to it, including the spatula. It's very fun. And for my coffee, I've made another Americano, but this time I have added some coconut milk in to go with the coconut flavoured espresso pods that I've used. I'm using up some of the last of the summer pods I got when I first got my Nespresso machine, and these ones are fantastic in cold drinks, but definitely not the season for it right now, and I have one left that I will probably turn into something chocolatey. I think I'm gonna get some reading done while I eat. At the moment, I am reading These Violent Delights by Mika Nemereva, and I'm about a quarter of the way through, and I'm reading it on my tablet, so works out pretty well. I'm pivoting a little bit. I'm gonna move back onto my PC because once I've outlined something, I find it much easier to use my writing software, which is called YWriter. But when I'm discovery writing, I'm finding like a word processor, and they don't have a really good like tablet version of YWriter. So I'm gonna switch out. Still gonna keep the ambience going, but I'm just gonna do it from the PC. Why do my videos always get derailed by like 5 PM if I'm doing a vlog? Like it literally always happens. Basically, I hit my like productivity stall at about, I want to say about 3:30, which is late for me. It's normally around 2, so good job me, but I did start later. Then I kind of gave up on writing. I've just kind of been chilling, played a bit of Minecraft, listened to the audiobook I'm currently listening to, which is Colleen Hoover, and I'm sorry about that fact. But yes, how did treating my day like I was in a coffee shop do? So I wrote roughly 1,700 words, and I read 2 chapters of my book. So better in terms of writing than a normal day, but not as good reading wise. So there's that. But I know I'm rusty in terms of writing. I can probably do a hell of a lot better. I was just kind of giving this a go, see how I felt. I love coffee shops. I worked in coffee shops for years, and I would probably love to do this again. Hopefully, like next time I'll like bake something so that it can be real special. I might get some special coffee syrups in or something like that. I have apple pie coffee syrup in my cupboard right now, and that is real nice, but it's not the vibes, I don't think, right now. But there we go. I promised you guys a treat coffee and I totally didn't do it. I'm a little caffeined out today, and coffeeed out, to be fair to you. I definitely want to do a bunch more writing vlogs in the near future. I've got a couple of ideas for them already, but if you have any ideas for experiments you'd like me to try, then leave it down in the comments below. And as always, thank you for being here and sticking around, and I will see you next time.